Singh, and this is the beginning of a pretty important session. In fact, a very interesting and important series. From today onwards, from Monday to Friday at 5 p.m., you'll be seeing me live on YouTube, Gradeup IAS channel, and on the Gradeup app as well, where I will be bringing to you certain important terms related to your UPSC preparation. Today's term that we will be discussing in detail is the Office of Profit, the term which is used quite often in Indian polity, the term which is used mainly when we talk about disqualification of members of parliament, disqualification of MLAs. You keep on hearing that office of profit will lead to disqualification, but there is no proper definition given about office of profit, and that is what we will be discussing in today's class. So I welcome all of you, those who have taken out time to come in right on time at 5 p.m. As I told you earlier, this class is going live on YouTube Gradeup IAS channel and on the Gradeup app as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do like this session. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel of Gradeup IAS and also invite your friends. So without waiting any further, let's begin and let's see what do we have at our hands. Now, Office of Profit has been in the news for various reasons. The latest case because of which it was in the news was that President of India Ramnath Kovind was deciding on a matter whether to disqualify a Rajya Sabha member or not. The allegation was that a Rajya Sabha member, BYJU'S Reddy, was appointed by the Andhra Pradesh government as a special representative to the national capital. So there were many people who said that the Rajya Sabha member should be disqualified. Why? The concept of Office of Profit is if you are a member of parliament or if you are in the legislature. If you are in the legislature means you are an MP, you are an MLA, you are an MLC. Along with that, you cannot have an executive position. If you hold an executive position along with a legislative position, you will be disqualified. This is the entire purpose of having an Office of Profit. Those who have just joined in, I welcome you all, guys. Good evening, Tanvi. Good evening, Soumya. Good evening, Priyanshu. Good evening, Tabassum. Good evening, Love Kush. Yes, Soumya, the class is going on. It is a class on important terms related to UPSC. And the topic that we are covering in this class is Office of Profit. As I said, the Office of Profit is a concept that is usually used with respect to any legislative, anyone who holds an Office of Profit. Along with being a legislative, he or she will be disqualified. अगर आप MP या MLA हैं, उसके साथ साथ along with that you cannot hold a government executive position. Why? So that there is separation of powers. Executive is separate and legislative is separate. So to ensure that there is separation of powers, this Office of Profit concept is used in case of India. Now, when the President of India has to decide on disqualification of any member of parliament, he takes the decisions on the advice given by the Election Commission. Hello, good evening to all of you. Those who have just come in, hi, hello, Khudabags, good evening. Now, the issue is, as I said, the Rajya Sabha member who is Vijay Reddy, he is a member of parliament. The Andhra Pradesh government appointed him as a special representative at the Andhra Pradesh Bhavan in Delhi. Now, many people said that this is an Office of Profit because he is a member of parliament. He should not hold any other position under the government. That will be an Office of Profit. Now, in these cases, usually what happens, the Election Commission of India has to decide. So Election Commission of India kaha gaya, you decide whether this is Office of Profit or not. If you think it is Office of Profit, he will be disqualified. Otherwise, he will not be disqualified. So the Election Commission of India said this is not an Office of Profit. Kyun? Because he is not getting any profit from that office. He is not getting any benefit from that office. He is just a guest. He is just a guest. He is not getting any profit. If he would have been getting certain profit, if he would have been getting certain preferences, if he would have been getting certain money from the other office, then it would have been an Office of Profit. And that is why, as per the Election Commission of India, he should not be disqualified. And the President of India did not disqualify him. About the office of profit, you will see it written in Article 102. Article 102 of the Constitution talks about disqualification of member of parliament. Article 191 of the Constitution talks about disqualification of MLA. Under what circumstances can the MLA or MP be disqualified? Good evening, Kalpana. Yes, Khudabaksh, absolutely correct. Now, there are many reasons for disqualifying a member of parliament or MLA. One of the reasons is that if a person holds an office of profit. So, holding an office of profit would lead to your disqualification from the position of MP or from the position of MLA. In both the cases, it would lead to your disqualification. Now, what exactly is an office of profit? The word office, usually we assume that the word office would be that if the word profit, we usually assume that the word profit would be that if you are getting some money from some other job, that would be an office of profit, right? But it is not really about profit, it is about separation of powers. If you hold two government jobs, that is not a problem. If both your government jobs are executive, then that is not a problem. The problem is if one of your jobs is legislative, that is MP or MLA, and the other job is executive, then you will be disqualified. I have a question. Who elect the president of Council of Parliament? Baware. Beta, there is nothing called Council of Parliament in India. I think you would have to reframe your question. So if you're a member of Parliament, along with being an MP, for example, you are elected as the chairman of the Railways Board. So if you're, let's say, appointed as chairman of the Railways Board, now that is an executive position under the government. That will lead to your disqualification. If apart from being a member of parliament, you also become an IAS officer, then you will be disqualified. Why? Because this is an executive office under the government which you cannot hold. So it was because the legislators should be separate from executive. Arzu has a question which is not related to what I am teaching, but because I am a good person, I will answer his question. Arzu has a question, what is MP lads? Arzu beta, MPLADS is Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme. So MPs are given 5 crore rupees every single year for development of their area. This is MP lads. So the office of profit is introduced so that executive and legislative are separate from each other. Second, MPs or MLAs should not carry out government duties. They should be free from government pressure. And there should be separation of power between legislature and executive. Legislature means law-making arm. Parliament, state legislature, those are legislature. Executive means who work for the government. The bureaucrats, the people who are government servant, those are executive. So if you are, अगर आप legislative के साथ साथ executive भी बन जाएंगे, then it would lead to damaging the separation of power. It would lead to your disqualification. However, it is also very controversial. Why? Number one, there is no definition of office of profit in the Constitution or the Representation of People Act 1951. ये तो लिखा हुआ है that office of profit will lead to disqualification, but what is office of profit ये कहीं नहीं बताया है. There is no definition of the phrase office of profit, not in the Constitution, not in the Act. Second, the courts have explained this from time to time. And on different cases, अलग-अलग cases में the courts tell different story. So in some case, the court says because you are not getting any salary, it is not an office of profit. In some other cases, the court says because you are getting some salary, it is an office of profit. So there is a confusion between the two. If it is how the courts have defined, it's not very clear. Guys, once again, this video is going live on YouTube also and on the Gradeup IAS app also. If you are watching this on YouTube, Gradeup IAS channel, do like this video. Do share it with your friends and do invite other people also who are preparing for the UPSC examinations. So as I said, one of the problems is Article 102, Article 191 talk about office of profit, but they don't define it. Okay, सोनू कह रहा है सर कोर्ट्स की बात गवर्नमेंट सुनती क्यों नहीं है. सोनू सुनते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं सुनते, बट वो अपने मतलब के हिसाब से सुनते हैं, राइट. सो दैट इज वाई. What is the role of judiciary? Judiciary has defined what will be an office of profit. in a 2001 case, in a famous case called Pradyut Bordolai versus Swapan Roy. In a famous case called Pradyut Bordolai versus Sapan Roy. In this case, the judiciary told everyone what is the definition of office of profit. There are 4 points. Number one, whether government exercises control over appointment. So if there is an office which is controlled by the government, where government can remove you or government looks into your functioning, this will be an office of profit. Second, if the office has certain remuneration attached to, मतलब कोई salary वगैरह है attached, if you get some money attached to it. Third, whether the body in which office is held has government powers, क्या उस body पास कुछ government powers हैं. Fourth, if the office enables the holder to influence people, अगर वो government की शक्ति मिलती है उसको. By all these processes, you will understand, if all these processes are taken into consideration, this is what an office of profit is. Office of profit ये होता है. Yes, Pragati, office of profit can be a topic in the mains examination also and in the prelims as well. This brings me to an end of this important and interesting class. These will be short classes from Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. where I will be discussing with you small terms which are important for your UPSC preparation. And then I have to remind you, the EPFO exam is very near, 38 days are left. The IAS 2021 and IAS 2022 examinations are not very far away. Yes, Khuda Baksh, if the parliament wants, they can exempt certain posts from being an office of profit. Gradeup right now has these ongoing courses which you can join: the IAS 2021 crash course, the prelims 2022 prelims cum mains foundation course, EPFO revision and NCRT courses. All of these are open for enrollment. This is how you can buy the Gradeup Super subscription. Go to the Gradeup app, select your plan, apply your coupon code, make the payment, and you will become a Gradeup member and you will get all these benefits. You can get access to all these particular courses, the structured study plan, expert faculty, best study material, and a lot more. These are the faculty members. I'm sure you would have attended many of their classes. This is me, Harshmeet Singh. I teach polity and governance. Yes, Amit, in the upcoming classes, we will take terms of every subject, not just polity. Shubhra, not daily, Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, I will take this class. Just that next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am on leave. So you will next see me on Thursday. But from next Thursday onwards, I will be the one taking this class from Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. These are the other teachers. I'm sure that you would have attended their classes and you like all of them. We are also on the Telegram app. If you have downloaded Telegram, do search for Gradeup IAS preparation and join the channel. We upload daily study material and short notes on the channel. Okay, Pragati, we'll do that. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, next Thursday. Till then, download the Gradeup app. Sahi prep hai, to life set hai. Bye bye, guys. Take care.